Meanwhile, Europe is now preparing to counter a perceived Russian military threat. A NATO operation titled Atlantic Resolve will see the deployment of thousands of American soldiers and tanks to the continent. However, ships carrying the first batch of troops were greeted in Germany by signs reading "Army Go Home." In fact, scores of protesters marched through the German port city of Bremerhaven, urging an end to the alliance's sabre-rattling. The troops will now be heading towards the Russian border. Some protesters called the deployment a militaristic march against Russia.
With the deployment of 2,000 vehicles and 4,000 soldiers from the US, all passing through Bremerhaven on the Russian border, I am here to explain peace to the Russians, because I'm afraid of new wars. This big maneuver scares me, and I'm here to speak out against it.
Hello, before I start this video, I want to say that my voice is very strange, because we have some virus spreading in UK and in Ireland. Doctors do not know what is causing it. There are many emergency rooms full of very sick people, and the hospital officials saying that we all should stay at home. This is my red alert to you all. People's Bank of China weakens yuan against the dollar by 0.87%. You know what this means? In simple terms, this means that billions of US dollars will be sent back to the Federal Reserve. When China is holding military drills in the South China Sea nearly every week, and sometimes multiple times a week, we have Obama giving orders to transport military vehicles and military personnel from TS military bases in Germany. Obama gave an order to transport a record number. This number is not even specified of the military vehicles. The media simply is saying that it is a record number of US military vehicles. They don't give a number, they don't give a specific number, which is being transported now to Poland and then to Eastern Europe. In other words, to the border with Russia. The media is not giving the specific number of the military vehicles. Instead, the media is saying that there will be something like 900 wagons and ships loaded with the US military vehicles, which will be transported to Poland and then to Eastern Europe. 900 wagons is something like 9 miles or 14 kilometers long line full of military vehicles. Just ask this question: what is the real agenda behind all this? If we adopt all the military vehicles, warplanes, bombers, which has been transported by the US, UK and NATO to Eastern Europe in 2016 alone, this number, it will be in thousands, and this number could reach up to 10,000 military vehicles, warplanes and ships on Russian border. If we adopt all the NATO bases on Russia's border, if we adopt a missile defense shield at least in Europe, just ask this simple question: what is the real agenda behind all that? In 2017, on any given day, the global internet network will shut down for 24 hours. Basically, you and me, we won't be able to share news on the internet. Just raise this question: what is the real agenda behind all that? What are they planning to implement during those 24 hours? I would say that they will carry out a direct provocation against Putin in a major way. My advice to you all: start thinking about stocking up on food, medicine and other essential supplies. This shit is going to go down very soon.